Welcome to this look at production chains. This blog just popped up today on Wednesday the 9th of June. There are some pictures, there's no video. I'm going to talk about what's popped up in the blog, potentially what it looks like, what we might be getting. It is phenomenal. Come along with me, MrSealyp. So, it says, get your production chain started in Farming Simulator 22 and don't stop selling the wheat after harvesting. Instead, deliver it to the grain mill so it gets processed into fine flour and bring it to the local bakery. Then you decide what they'll do with it. Let's just unbox that for a moment. So we are now looking at a front to back operation. This is no longer we just do a harvest, take it to a sell point. Production packs and factory packs that we've got from various different modders have kind of opened the door for that, and on PC there's been a load of stuff for a while. We're going to be getting this as a full operation, so we can take it to the grain mill, it gets processed into flour, and we take it to the local bakery. Fantastic. But then we decide what happens to it after that. That opens up so many avenues of what we can be doing. I shall continue. New building types, shops and businesses. So what's new exactly? There are a lot of new building types in Farming Simulator 22. We didn't know that, but we do now. While some are already placed on new maps and ready to take your goods for further processing, you can also build them yourself. So it looks like we're going to have some placeable stuff, kind of like expanding on what we've got already. So things will be on maps already, but you've got the ability to add to or create your own. So making them your business to expand your farming operations. Since the feature is still a work in progress, we won't show you everything today. So we haven't got many pictures, but there's quite a bit of information. One of the businesses being part of a production chain is the bakery. So we're going to have quite a few different chains here. If you want to generate income from delicious cakes or fluffy bread, you need to supply them with flour, sugar, and butter. So it's already mentioned the flour, but obviously there's going to be sugar factory. There's going to be dairy, which means we're going to be making butter, which means with the various different factories and things that we're going to be sending things to, we can probably cross-deliver from various different factories for various different goods, as well as other ingredients. Okay, potentially salt, also who knows what's going to be there. To get those, you have to visit other links of the chain, like the grain mill, dairy, or sugar mill. This is absolutely phenomenal. Your new bread and butter. How you get one resource from one point to another is your choice. You can either haul it yourself if your farming business is able to handle loads of goods, or let the businesses do the heavy lifting for a fee, of course, so you can get stuff shipped and delivered for you. The grain mill or sugar mill, for example, let you decide if you transport the processed goods to the next link in the chain yourself, or if the mills deliver it for them. Also, in the case of the bakery, you can decide if they sell the produced goods directly, or if you distribute them to the local supermarket, restaurant, or farmer's market to generate even more income. One way or another, if you're selling baskets full of freshly baked bread instead of just the harvested wheat, you'll be making money. Especially since you not only have various options on what to produce, you can start multiple productions at once. Just make sure you provide the necessary resources to keep the production going. It then says, more info to follow. Stay tuned. We'll go more in depth in production chains in Farming Simulator 22 soon. Also, if you haven't marked it in your calendar, don't forget that this year's FarmCon will be an online event from July 21st to July the 23rd. They'll be streaming daily with loads of information about the game coming out. So we'll go back a couple of steps. So we now have the option. You can plant your crops, grow them, harvest them, sell them. You can grow them, harvest them, take them to a factory where they can get made into something else. You can stop there if you want. You can then, when they've produced that, take those goods. They can either ship them onto the next link in the chain, or you take them from them and you take them elsewhere onto whatever shop or facility or whatever's going to be using them next. So they've only talked about the bakery so far, but you can only imagine what sort of things there are going to be. I mean, the last picture is showing oils, So sunflower for sunflower oils, unless there's any new crop types as well. So there could be potentially butters and margarines coming from that, maybe margarines. There could be biodiesel. There could be, I mean, and then not only that, if you've taken it to the bakery, once that's done, you can then go to the bakery, grab their bread, cakes and stuff, and you can then distribute it out to the next link in the chain, which is even more sell points. It's to try and unravel all of it at this precise moment is crazy, but needless to say, this is a massive announcement. Huge expansion to the game, huge changes coming up. I look forward to what comes next. I hope you do. I hope you found this useful and informative. It kind of puts it all in one place. You can jump on and sort of, I know there's not a lot of video or anything. It's me talking and just reading it out. But this is what's coming. So the first look at production chains. If you have found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form, please give us a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest, whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.